Faisal joining us live from Islamabad. Mr. Faisal, how do you explain this? Because, here comes a man who, of course, is believed to have come to power with the support of Pakistan military. And look how things have turned around for him. And, his supporters releasing a pre-recorded video of his wherein he could be asking his supporters to come out in large numbers for true freedom. And there you can see the result of it all.
Yeah, first of all, I think Imran Khan coming into power with the help of military, it was a political narrative which was persisting within the opposition parties at that time, and they have been calling out to Imran that he's a selected one by the military. At that time, they were doing it, and of course, right now, it is turning out to be wrong, because right now we can see on the roads, or in the bigger cities, in the smaller cities, everywhere the protests are taking place in the favor of Imran Khan and by the people at large. There is one factor I really want to highlight, is that whatever is going on in Pakistan right now, we can simply call it a political coup which has taken place in Pakistan. And of course, the 14 political parties who joined hands to become Pakistan Democratic Movement, PDM, they are in the offices, they are in the big offices, they are the ones who have initiated this case with the help of National Accountability Bureau, and they are the ones who have captured Imran Khan in the daylight. They have arrested
Mr. Faisal, as you've been calling it as a political coup, but how does it actually pan out? I mean, there have been reports suggesting that it would also lead to a military coup, or is it a citizens coup or something like that? Because here is complete anarchy. And do you believe that when it comes to so many political parties that they would gang up against Imran Khan would become so powerful that we still don't know exactly what is the case that he has been arrested for?
Well, absence of constitution, absence of rule of law, absence of peace, these all things lead to obviously a chaos. This anarchy which is being displayed in Pakistan right now, it is a result of the mismanagement by the current regime which is ruling since a year. And the aspect which has fueled more is that since last year, they haven't been doing well in the office, in the big office, and the inflation in Pakistan, it has increased the chaos. It has increased the hatred amongst the masses for the current regime. And I believe whatever is going on right now, the only solution to it was elections, which PTI was demanding, which Imran Khan was demanding. And by the way, on 14th of this month, elections were to be taken place, but they are not ready for it. PDM parties, they are not ready for it. The two provincial elections, they don't want them to be held because they know that they will lose the election, and once they lose the election, they will lose the grip over the federal government as well. So this is what has taken place right now, and I believe that if the situation is not taken care of right now, then the political coup can escalate to a military coup.
While, Mr. Faisal, you're pointing out what perhaps may have gone wrong or out of hand in this kind of an arrest that took place, the fact remains that Mr. Imran Khan is facing several charges relating to corruption and sedition. So that can't be ruled out either. And how is Pakistan today going to explain this to the world? They're not being able to take care of their internal affairs. You have a country that's completely divided. Several supporters come out on the streets. They're setting buildings on fire, properties on fire, vehicles on fire. The police is not being able to take control of the situation. Military is not being able to take control of the situation. And Pakistan wants the world to go soft on the country?
Well, if we look at the PDM, the current political alliance that has the big office in Islamabad, they have been time and again showing that they don't want elections, and not to hold the elections. They were telling that the security situation is not right and there is chaos in the country. At that time, there was no chaos. Right now, yes, there is chaos. It is being fueled by themselves as well. And last night, when suddenly the internet services disappeared, by then there were so many footages from Pakistan which were circulating. The normal people, they were making videos and they were showing that the people who are vandalizing around, it was more of a Gulu Butt style vandalizing which was taking place in Lahore, which was taking place in Islamabad. And by the way, Gulu Butt phenomenon, it does exist.
Right, so even from the military offices and their residences as well, we're looking at pictures of even peacocks being stolen by the people there. I mean, the supporters of Imran Khan, or what do we call them, as vandals. But I believe we also have a reaction, especially from Imran Khan, and there has been a video that was circulating just hours before his arrest when he was challenging the authorities there to present a warrant for him, and he will be right there to be placed under arrest. We have seen exactly what happened with him minutes later. Let's play that out.
ये जो आज मैं जा रहा हूँ, वहाँ कोई पुलिस और रेंजर्स और एफसी इतनी बड़ी फौज लाने की, मुल्क के पैसे जाया करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। अगर किसी के पास वारंट है, सीधा मेरे पास वारंट लेके आए, मेरे वकील होंगे, लीगल होंगे, मैं खुद ही जाके जेल में तैयार हूँ जाने के लिए। कोई ये सारा इस्लामाबाद में इतना खर्चा करना कि जी कोई पता नहीं कौन सा इस मुल्क का कोई बड़ा कोई मुजरिम आ रहा है, मेहरबानी करें, हमें कोई इस तरह का ड्रामा ना करें, सीधी तरह वारंट दें। कोई मेरे पर केस नहीं है, कोई इस वक्त केस नहीं है, लेकिन मैं मेंटली ज़हनी तौर पे तैयार हुआ हूँ कि जेल में डालना है, मैं तैयार हूँ जेल में जाने के लिए, मैं जेल में जाने के लिए तैयार हूँ।
Okay, so you heard it from Imran Khan. This, Mr. Faisal, is a video before his arrest took place, before he was whisked away by the park rangers. He says, arrest me in a democratic fashion. There is no need to deploy forces. So what really went wrong thereafter?
Well, the problem, it is apparent right now that the current regime, they do not want elections, and just to avoid the elections, they have created this chaos. Once there is chaos, they have a case to present in front of the Election Commission, which is of course working right now under themselves. They have the case to show to the Supreme Court that the situation in Pakistan is not very right for the elections. So that is why elections should not be held. They are all doing it just because of one reason, that they don't want elections in Pakistan. I'm telling you straight away, and that I'm calling it as a political coup which has taken place in Pakistan right now.
But Mr. Faisal, is there no trust or faith in the judiciary too, sir? Because the High Court had deemed the arrest as illegal. Now, as far as the PTI supporters are concerned, they have been saying that they will be challenging in the Supreme Court there, sir.
Well, they have challenged in the Supreme Court the authority of obviously the decision which was I think which taken place last night from the higher courts. They took it to the Supreme Court, and I believe PTI, they have time and again, of course, Imran Khan time and again highlighted that he has full trust in the Supreme Court. He has full trust in any bench which is constituted by Supreme Court to, if they decide in the favor of Imran Khan, they will accept it. If they decide not in the favor of Imran Khan, like last year it took place, when Imran Khan was of course sent home, he was sent home by the Supreme Court themselves, and he accepted their decision that he should be removed. And right now, of course, if we look at the PTI is accepting all of the decisions, and I believe the ball is in the court of the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court can decide right now.
Well, there's a lot of explaining to do, Mr. Faisal. I mean, is today's street anger, you think, an example of how things are going to play out in the country? Because for the first time, we have people in as many numbers come out and speak against the military, if I may say so, to perhaps direct that, whatever the military says is not going to decide the political outcomes in the country. But here's a country that continues to lecture India, and that's what's concerning and also laughable. Look at their internal affairs, look at what's happening in Pakistan. The country is burning, and the country has to dictate terms to India at every opportunity thrown in them.
What kind of terms you're talking to me about? I mean, the current government has proposed some terms to India.
No, I mean, we've seen recently what happened at the SEO as well, where the Pakistani foreign minister was there, but it was quite an embarrassing position as he was, trying to give out an idea as he's there to speak on very important issues, but exactly when it comes to the External Affairs Minister of India, had given him a befitting reply in response to that, exactly what India thinks about Pakistan, sir.
Well, every country has their own internal matters. Every country has their own external foreign policy. When it comes to Kashmir, I don't think any of the political party of Pakistan has any different foreign policy on Kashmir. The foreign policy on Kashmir remains the same, be it PTI, be it the PDM, or be it the military. Everyone, even you stop a local in Islamabad or local in Sindh or local elsewhere in the country.
Well, Imran Khan too, at the time when he was addressing the people from a car, because there was this security threat to him and he dared not to come out and be in the middle of those people, and his own supporters there, whom he is asking now for help, was the one who actually also lambasted at the foreign minister of Pakistan, saying that he has embarrassed the country on Indian soil. Thank you very much, Mr. Faisal, for joining us here on the broadcast. Pakistan